G'day gamers, Aussie Wargamer here in me woodshop in Moree, Australia, and welcome to me channel. I've been working on me display board here in me woodshop. Here's a work in progress shot now. But on this episode, I'll be making a response of sorts to Vince Venturella's topic of the week. Old Vincey wants to know about the classes he's running, and I thought I'd have a chat about education and teaching and how it relates to the tabletop hobby. So let's get to it, eh? So Vince is spending a ton of time next year to teach classes on miniature painting, which I reckon is bonza. So crack an effort, mate. Well done. It got me thinking though, I'm a high school teacher and I know that there's a bunch of teachers in the hobby as well. I think there are some skills that most teachers possess that come in handy when engaging in tabletop war games. Firstly, teachers are a community of learners. I think being open to learning is so vital in both education and wargaming. We're constantly learning new rules, new tactics, new painting techniques. Any desire to improve, of course, must be accompanied by a desire to learn. And of course, both learning and teaching require patience. When I asked teachers in the community their thoughts on the topic, everyone said that patience was a skill that transferred from the classroom to the tabletop. Good teachers are patient. Good gamers are patient. If you want players, especially new players, to have good gaming experiences, and if we care about the hobby, we should want players to have good gaming experiences, then we should be patient. Not only that, patience in our own game can lead to superior tactical decisions and minimise mistakes. I'm certainly not condoning slow play by any means, but exercising those patience muscles can only be a good thing. For me, the biggest crossover between my teaching practice and my involvement in the hobby is play. Even as adults, we learn through play, right? When you're trying to learn a new program, you play around with it. Chefs play around in the kitchen to create new recipes. Parents learn about their children by playing with them. Play fuels your imagination, your creativity, your problem-solving skills, and your emotional well-being. I can become a better gamer by playing around with different units, working on what works and what doesn't. I can be a better painter by playing around with different tools and techniques, experimenting with the medium. Well, in trying to grow the local scene here in Moree, I've had to do a fair bit of teaching rules, giving tips and advice on building and painting. I think if we can take time to help people who are interested, it can only be good for our community. So here's 8 tips for teaching people to play and paint. Number 1, be organised, but not too much. Flexibility is important as well. Number 2, listen and be patient. Find out what it is that your student, for want of a better term, actually wants to learn. What are they struggling with? What do they need help with? When people are learning anything at first, it takes time, so be patient. Number 3, understand that everyone is different and has different needs and expectations. Good teachers vary their approach to suit the individual needs of their students. Number 4, be passionate. It's the gateway to inspiration. Number 5, delight in the desire to improve. If you're teaching something to someone, they probably want to learn it. That's exciting. Enjoy it. Number 6, give good, constructive feedback. Try to be mostly positive, but it's also important to point out areas for improvement. Avoid using generic terms like good and bad. Instead, be as specific as possible. Number 7, don't just explain, demonstrate. And number 8, above all, have fun and try to provide a fun experience for your student. Well, that's all from me. Let me know what the best teaching and learning strategies have been for you in the hobby. Thanks for watching, and as always, subscribe if you want to hear more of my voice. Catch yous later.